Hey guys, it's Canon Vixia HF Studios here. Today we are here with the CEO of Six Flags, Selim Bassoul. Selim, if you just want to give your position at Six Flags and just introduce yourself.
I'm Selim Bassoul, the CEO of Six Flags, the world leader in theme parks.
So Selim, if you could just give us a little backstory and history about your history at the company.
Yeah, my history with Six Flags goes back to when my kids were young and they would fall asleep in the car coming back from our visit to Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, and we would have spent a whole day outside, the kids running around, having great time and creating wonderful memories. And when the opportunity came to be the CEO of Six Flags, I was all in. I jumped in.
Awesome. So Selim, what have been the goals with your premiumization strategy of Six Flags, and how have the results been thus far?
Well, premiumization is a very complex concept. People, when they think about premiumization, they only think about raising prices. When I think about premiumization, is a simple thing. It's about providing exceptional experiences, making sure that our guests are having great fun in the park, our parks are cleaner, they are friendlier with our team members. I look at amenities, and I look, in essence, beautifying those parks so you can come back and back again.
Right.
And how is it working so far? So far, we're seeing tremendous progress, and I can validate that when I was in the park a few weeks ago, and I was walking the park in San Antonio at our Fiesta Park, and a mom was sitting on a bench under the shade, and working on her laptop, and she recognized me and approached me. And she said, I wanted to let you know, we've been coming to the park with my kids for the last 12 years. This is the best it's ever been. We've seen many of those comments online, same. The parks are getting better, the restrooms are cleaner, it's working. It always takes time when you make change, but we're seeing progress.
Awesome. So Selim, do you have any plans to modify the current admission offerings for Six Flags parks?
Well, we have basically simplified our pricing structure. Our guests have told us that our pricing has been confusing, complex, and we have listened and we have adjusted, we've pivoted. We've decided to make it simpler, 3 passes, much easier, and we want to, when you come and order online, whether you're buying a single day ticket or a season's pass, I want it to be a great experience, an exceptional experience, easier, and we're going to continue adjusting according to what we hear from our guests, and we want to deliver value in our pricing for our guests.
Absolutely. So Selim, which of the Six Flags parks is your favorite park?
Well, talking about favorite park is very difficult. I have 7 children, and you're asking me to pick a favorite. It's not possible. All our children have unique identities. They have amazing qualities. However, they have the same underlying principles, same values. Similar to our parks, they have their own identity in their own communities. I look at this park, which sits in the great state of New Jersey, right in between the great city of Philadelphia and Manhattan, unique with safari and 2 water parks. I look at our park in Mexico City, in the hub, in the center of Mexico City. It has unique Latin flavor and Latin food. I look at our park in Texas. They are very Texan in the way they are, very welcoming in a Texan way. And then you look at our Magic Mountain in Los Angeles, a lot of California vibe. So for me, every park is unique. It creates unique experiences, and I love them all. So it's difficult to pick one park, similar to pick your favorite among your children.
Right. So which of the parks do you see the most potential in going down the future?
Talking about potential in a park is talking about innovation. Every park is creating a unique experience today. What has been different from the past is now we're focusing about creating something new every month, every season, every year. We want you to come in and be surprised. We want you to have immersive, exceptional experiences, whether it's new rides, whether it's new games, new shows, new festivals, new events like Oktoberfest, Improved Tri-Fest, Boo Fest, which is new, and now Veterans Day celebration, and we'll have a series of new events coming up per park in each one of our parks for next year. So keep on coming again. We want you to come again, and not only for the ride, for all the other things that also are exceptional.
Speaking of rides, when can we expect to see the next roller coaster come to the Six Flags chain?
Well, rides are critical to Six Flags. And we're going to be rolling out new rides in the next few years. However, we also already this year have rolled out Wonder Woman in Magic Mountain, Cliffhanger in Fiesta, Aquaman is coming up in the spring over Texas, and we love rides. We're gonna add a lot of rides coming on, but we're gonna also add a lot of other things beyond rides, which are festivals and events.
So Selim, will the legacy memberships remain valid, or do you have a plan to discontinue them at any point?
We love our legacy members, and we're gonna continue honoring those memberships. Truly, we love those members, and we want them to keep on coming and coming and coming again.
So Selim, which of the 2022 additions to the Six Flags parks do you believe was the best addition?
Well, in 2022, we've added a lot of addition modifications. I would think one, it was hot this summer, and I love when people are telling me how much they enjoyed and appreciated the benches and the shade. And second, I will tell you about all the events we've kicked in. The Boo Fest, the Oktoberfest, the Fry Fest. It's coming in and it's exciting. Number three, the wait lines are down. And we've added brand new, first, single rider lane, and we've added skip the line. And now my favorite is I've come from the food service industry. I love food, and I've spent a lot of emphasis and focus on upgrading our food from better burgers, moisture chicken tenders, and at Oktoberfest, the best German potato salad.
I can definitely say the food has improved greatly this year. It's been great.
Thank you.
So we have a lot of anniversaries coming up for parks such as Great Adventure in 2024. Are there any plans for celebrations or major events coming with the anniversaries?
We love to celebrate at Six Flags. We love to celebrate our own anniversaries, but we also love to celebrate our guests' anniversaries and birthdays. So we've done a lot of things in terms of celebration. We have things happening I know at Great Adventure in 2024, the 50th anniversary. It's going to be big. I promise you it will be big. But in addition, we're going to be celebrating things every month, every season, every year with a lot of good stuff. So I urge everybody in your own park to check your website, because there are going to be a lot of good things happening, a lot of good surprises.
So Selim, what is your favorite ride, roller coaster, or attraction at any of the Six Flags parks you've been to?
Well, I love basically seeing people riding the roller coaster. I watch the roller coaster. I love the energy of the roller coaster as it passes by. But I think what I love most is watching people having fun and smiling, creating memories in our park. It's similar to our children when they came to the park. It was not only about riding the roller coaster, but they loved getting that hot dog or getting that chicken tender. I love when they looked at the game. They love when they went to the show. I think our experience is creating amazing events that keeps people coming back and smiling and taking those pictures and memories that they take back for generations. That's what I love most about Six Flags.
So Selim, I've noticed so many culture improvements at the Six Flags parks throughout the year. Everyone's happier, the rides are looking great, everything about the park is just looking spectacular. How do you feel about all these changes? Do you feel that they've reflected the company's goals appropriately, or do you wish they were a little better?
Well, thank you for noting all those changes. I give the full credit to our team, our seasonal workers, our full-time workers who have put a lot of effort in pivoting and adjusting. Everything we do is about excellence. We've empowered our employees at the park and at corporate to really take the initiative and deliver exceptional experience in everything they do. The other thing is we've transformed the industry. We've basically gone back and said we're going to most probably reduce the attendance and create a better experience. We did not want to just fill up the park. We want to make sure that our attendance is reflected in the way our employees can deliver service. We have employees who's telling me day in, day out that their jobs have become less stressful and being able to service their guests much better. I love that.
Selim, I have to ask, out of everyone you could have asked, why have you accepted my request for an interview above everyone else?
Colin, I accepted the interview, and it's my first. It's because you're commitment and your love to Six Flags. I've met you a couple of times when I've been visiting the park, and I've seen your dedication, commitment to the park. You've also been very critical of the park. You've gone to the park to get better, and you've given me a lot of input and feedback every time we meet. And I've followed you, I've followed your blog, and I've seen how you care about this park. It's your park, and that's why I wanted to do the interview with you. I love seeing more fans like you. You're a big fan of this park and of Six Flags, and I wanted to initiate my first interview, not being on a TV or on any other magazine, but be you as a fan and a blogger who loves our park.
Selim, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.